Hey folks, KayakDIY. Right now I'm hanging out at my local kayak dealer. This is Estero River Outfitters, and it's in here in Southwest Florida. And I just wanted to briefly chat with you guys, if you guys were going to be on, and show you a little bit about what the deals are that they have here. So right now I'm standing in front of some of the Lightning kayaks that they have. I actually have this kayak right here. This is the Kick 106. They're selling these right now. They did not pay me to advertise this, but I'm actually just here on my own. But they are currently selling these pedal kayaks for $1,099 right now. So pretty sweet deal. I have this one, and like I said, I love it. It's an excellent kayak. They don't have front hatches on this model. This is the Kick 106, but I kind of like that because I just put a dry bag underneath here, and I'm able to easily access all the stuff that I need. Also, in Florida where I am, we will actually lower them over the seawall, and then we're not submerging hatches. And if we're going through the surf, we're not, having to worry about water going into the hatches. So really like these kayaks. And yeah, they're coming in right now at $1,099, which is, I think it's a good deal. I mean, these are made in the USA, and they're excellent quality. They're not cheaping out on materials. Like, the actual marine mat is marine mat. Like, it's name brand. It's not cheap Chinese stuff. It's quality products that they put on the kayaks. They also have some Born Salty, like the breakwater right here. They got some of these kayaks here. They got all sorts of different ones for sale. So pretty good options here. And if we go over here, we can look at it a little bit more, and I'll maybe just talk about some of my favorite stuff. If you see something you like, let me know, and we can stop and take a look at it. But let's see, right here, we got a little bit older Mirage Revolution 11. You can sometimes pick these up pretty cheap. They're a great kayak. They also make one in a 13. And the nice thing about them is, I just like that you can get them pretty affordably on the used market, and they still have that accessory mount, so you can actually sail with these. A lot of people don't know, but they literally make this sail kit right here that you can drop into any Hobie. So it's pretty cool. I mean, they really actually sail quite well, and the reason why they sail quite well is because they have the pedal drive, which kind of acts like a dagger board or a tracking board, and so it keeps the kayak from getting pushed side to side. So these kayaks sail beautifully. Here we got a Recon. This thing is a beast. This thing has tons of storage. Nice big seat. I believe the seat actually is a swivel seat, maybe not. Nope, it just is. It's a track mounted, that's right. So it just has a large amount of track that it can slide back and forth on. Big rear tank well. You can put a lot of stuff. I mean, you can probably put 2 Yak Attack black packs in the back. And then it has big mounting area here or here where you can do like a power pole or whatever you want. What's up, folks? This is pretty cool. So a lot of people don't trust inflatables, I'm finding, but you really need to just get out on one. Just try it, because inflatables are awesome. Like, these are some of my favorite paddle crafts or pedal crafts, whatever you want to call them. This one here has like a stair stepper action, so you just step, kind of like exercise machine, and then it has these fins on the bottom, kind of like the other Hobies. And yeah, this is an inflatable, but these things are so durable. I've ran them over with my truck. That's how durable these are, and I've bounced them up against oysters. I've not had one pop. I mean, these things are pretty sweet. So, oh, and it's using the same rudder system that the Hobie Lynx is. It's like this one where it has like an umbilical looking cord, and it tethers it up to the controls up there. But this rudder system is like the best I've ever tested, period. I'll actually show you what a Hobie Lynx looks like, because Hobie Lynx is like my favorite pedal kayak that's ever hit the market now. So over here they have a Hobie Lynx. So right here is the Hobie Lynx. So this actually has like a foam inner core, so you can't get water really into the hull. Hey, hi Cyber Yacker. Yeah, I know you have a Lynx. You have to like always remind me that you have one and try to make me jealous all the time. But yeah, so this uses the same rudder system right here. And this rudder is amazing. And then the rudder is just tethered up here to the front, and it actually dovetail tracks onto this little mount here. So it's ambidextrous. You can slide it off of here and slide it onto here, and you can move the cup holder over to here. And this kayak also has the accessory mount that you can put a sail kit on, or if you don't want to put a sail kit on, you can actually put the Bimini shade on. So this is a cool little shade setup, and you can actually adjust these so that maybe you want to have it angled, you know, maybe you're consistently off to one side where the sun's hitting you. You can actually angle the shade. So really cool setup. I love this accessory for it. Like, I'm hoping the patent expires on that so that other people incorporate it on more kayaks. But I'm gonna have to get another Hobie then here soon, because I want to be able to do some sailing, and I want to have a compact sailing setup, because the winters are when we sail here in Florida. That's when the wind picks up, and then we can go buzz out to the islands. Oh, you guys don't maybe know this yet, but here's the Passport. You see right there, the Passport has kind of a two-tone color hull. You know, they came out with a roto-molded version now, and the roto-molded version is going to be the same price. So it's just, if you want a roto-molded version, you can get the roto-molded version, or you can get this like twin sheet, like thermoform type design. So that's an option to you. Hobie just ended up releasing that here at ICAST, that they're coming out with the Passport 12R, Passport 10.5R, and that just basically means roto-molded. It's the same specs, same price, same everything, and those will be coming available to dealers here in the US. So here's another Revolution 11. Here's a Revolution 13. So these are a much narrower, sleeker hull. This is the newer one. We saw one earlier that had the older seat. This has the nice Vantage CT seat. So nice thing about this is it's just going to cut through the hull a lot better. You still can put that sail kit on. I keep mentioning the sail kit because I like them. I mean, even guys that want to fish, I mean, you can get to your fishing spot faster by sailing there. And then you just furl up the sail, and you know, you could even stow the sail if you wanted to. So this is the 360. It uses a different style drive. There's these little gears here that will allow the drive to rotate 360 degrees. You can literally pedal this boat sideways. It like parallel parks. It's weird. It's cool though. Here's the Crescent kayaks, which I do want to mention because I just went out on them, and wow, they might look like just your everyday fishing kayak. You know, they have a frame seat, and you're thinking, okay, what's so special about them? What I really like about the Crescent kayaks, and is what I've always heard, is that they paddle well. Well, I got out on them, and they really do paddle well. And the reason being is they have a full molded in like keel all the way down the center, and you'll notice they don't have a ton of scuppers. Scuppers, which are drains basically in the kayak, they slow down the kayak. So these have just like a scupper here and a scupper like here maybe or so. They have very minimal ones, and that's what makes them faster. These things just glide across the water. And even this kayak, this one was shorter. This is a shorter little, just very basic recreational kayak, and it paddled really, really well. I was shocked. Yeah, you'll notice it just has a scupper drain there, like kind of right there, and then there. And yeah, I'm 205 pounds, and I found this kayak to be really comfortable to paddle. So they also have some paddle boards over there. We got the Radar 115. Oh, and then they have the Skinu. I don't know if you guys seen the Skinu, but I made a video on it a while back at ICAST. So this is a really cool craft. You can either power it with a Minn Kota engine, or you can power it with a gas engine. But it's kind of like a little personal skiff. You could, I bet, easily put 2 people on this. I mean, no problem. But long story short, some of the things that are unique on this, well, is that the chines are actually below the waterline. So this is a really good kayak, or kayak skiff, to actually sneak up on like redfish in the flats. You can pull it through the water and it's very quiet because all the chines are below the water line. Also, they got scuppers on the side, which I guess from what I've talked to them is it's something proprietary to them. I think they have a patent on it. So that's something cool there as well. It's going to make the craft a lot faster on the water because the scuppers create drag. So if water comes over the bow here, it can drain out these side scuppers. And right here, so right here, it does have in-haul storage. And then this one here is not cut out. And then here they put an access hatch and then they just put a bow eye. So, you know, it doesn't come with the bow eye, but it's easy to rig up. And then you could have like maybe a bow mounted motor here or whatever you want. But just a cool setup. And this one here right now they have on special. It's $1,999, but it's thick. I mean, I remember seeing the creator of this and he said it's designed. You can drag it, you can have fun with it. You don't have to baby this thing. They made it to be rugged. So, here's the P127. So that's the Bonafide P127 pedal drive. So it's basically a native propel drive, but with a Bonafide style hull. Pretty sweet setup. Here we got one of the native Slayer Max. This is the 12.5 foot model. And then they have a 10.5 foot Titan over here. You'll notice the 10.5 foot Titan has a much wider footprint. I mean, look at the cargo area here on the 10.5 foot version of the Titan versus this Slayer Max 12.5. I mean, it's more long storage, but it's not as wide. So there's a look at some other kayaks here. There's an SS107. Oh, here's the EX123. So this is the Bonafide Expedition. It's their sit inside kayak. So you'll notice it actually has flat standing area right there. That's something kind of unique, is the thing is actually so stable for a sit inside kayak that you've been able to stand up on it easily. So yeah, there's just tons of really cool kayaks. I love coming here. This place is amazing. The staff here are awesome. Like, they're always really outgoing. They got just a bunch of awesome kayaks. So does anyone have any questions? Let me look here. I'm trying to see. I11S, yeah. So Cosmoy says he loves his I11S. And then Wilson's Way. How's it going, Wilson? Levi? Let's see. Times Square chat got hacked. What? So a lot of these Hobies, yeah, you can stand up on, and I can stand up on the Kick 106, which is that more budget-friendly pedal kayaks over there. So yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys what's going on, and yeah, I have actually a bunch of new kayaks to be sharing with you. I got some videos that are going to be coming. I'm just waiting on a few components from the manufacturer. Because I was able to get the kayaks, but I wasn't able to get all the components for the kayaks. So I'm waiting for them to send that, and then I'll be able to kick out some reviews on some other budget-friendly pedal kayaks. Also, I got some big stuff in the works for a really cool product that might be coming to the US market here, and I'm pretty excited to share that with you when the time's right. So anyway, hopefully you guys guys like the video. I am doing my best to work for you guys, and I will always take any suggestions that you guys give. If you guys want me to try to film anything specific, let me know, and I will do my best to do that. If you guys have questions, comment below, or message me on like Instagram or so. Happy to help you out and talk you through whatever you're debating on. I have no contracts with anyone. I have really no incentives to push any one brand, so I'm pretty non-biased. So anyway, that's a look at some of the kayak offerings here. This is ERO, Estero River Outfitters. It's my local kayak dealer. It's the place where I buy my kayaks pretty much. And so, yeah, thought I'd share it with you. They have a huge kayak sale going on, and you should look them up if you are in the area. Here's a look at some of their budget options here. Some of their older kayaks. Let's see what they got. Oh, the Scrambler. Actually, the Scrambler hulls. Has anyone been on a Scrambler? The Scrambler hull was an excellent kayak. I mean, that's still a great one. It has the true like tank well for like a scuba tank. You'll notice it's like molded there. I mean, that's back in the days where like people were really diving off of the kayaks a lot more. At least you heard about it a lot more. Then it seemed like kayak companies weren't offering that, and it's just cool. I love the Scrambler. I think it's an excellent kayak. Great paddling kayak. Prowler, that's pretty much a classic right there. That's an excellent kayak. Not too familiar with the Heritage, but this looks pretty solid. This older Hobie looks great. The only thing is these older the Hobies that don't have the pedal drives, they don't have the accessory mount, so you can't put the sail kit and stuff on them. I wish they would have that, because I would still try to sail it even without the the pedal drive and stuff. I mean, it would get a little bit crazy, but I would try to do it anyway. But anyway, if you guys haven't already, check out us on TikTok. We got some other different content on TikTok. We're also on Instagram. And so on Instagram, it's KayakDIY. We have a Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/KayakDIY. It's called Kayak Rigging and Customization is the name of the group. But you can join there, and then there's a whole bunch of us that are all just talking about kayaks. So, Hybrid Kayak Outfitters, Cape Coral. Hey, cool. Awesome. I'm gonna have to look you guys up. Hybrid Kayak Outfitters in Cape Coral. Okay, sweet. I'm definitely, hey, message me after, like on Instagram or something. We'll have to link up. If you're in the area, I'll totally link up with you. That'd be sweet. But anyway, I'm gonna go run to my rusty turd of a truck. I'm trying to get a new truck, but these dealers keep overpricing everything and marking them up over sticker. So right now I have a Honda truck. The H stands for hospice because this thing's about to die. Look at paint peeling, roof roached out, all beat up, clear coat, hole in a bumper, rusty tailgate. Yep, that's my truck. But anyway, well, yeah, hopefully I can stay in contact with you guys here in just a second. Because the thing is, when you become a YouTuber, you make these videos, but you don't feel like you get to connect with your viewers. So I like live videos, even if I don't get a ton of viewership on it, because I get this little tiny moments where I get to connect with at least a few of you guys. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it, is just because I want to be able to chat and see what's on your guys' minds. And if you guys have any questions or anything, it helps me give the direction of the channel, because if I don't get to communicate with you guys, I don't know which direction to take the channel. Oh yeah, earlier today too, this is totally safe, but this mirror fell off and tried to kill me. This truck is just falling apart. I'm looking at getting that Ford Maverick because it's like a budget-friendly truck. Comes in at around like 23,000 or so. You got to get the XLT model though, because the XL model doesn't even have cruise control. It's like crazy, but it's like the cheapest crew cab truck you can get. So hey James. Yeah, the Maverick I think is cool, and what's cool is the Maverick truck by Ford was designed to, like, with DIYers in mind. So like things in the truck bed, like they have accessory 12-volt wiring just for you to tap into to do whatever you want, and they made this truck so that DIYers could have fun and rig it. So I think that's pretty cool. But the biggest reason is I just don't want to spend like 30,000-40,000 for a truck. Like, it's just a kayak hauler, you know? So I don't need anything big. So I'm trying to find a dealer that's not going to rip me off, because so far one dealer in Naples, Tamiami Ford, I'm going to just shout you out because you suck. It was $7,800 above sticker that they wanted to charge for a Ford Maverick. And then if I ordered a Ford Maverick and I ended up having it delivered to them, they were going to charge me $1,895 above sticker. They're already making money on sticker. They were going to charge me that much more, and they were saying it was because they were going to do a tint package and everything. I'm like, what if I don't want that? And they said, well, you have to get it. I'm like, well, I don't want it. These dealers are just like ripping people off. So I don't know. I hope Ford and whatnot can figure it out and make it to where they maybe can just ship direct. I would love that. Like, I wish it was like, you know, like Tesla. I'm not a big electric car fan though right now. I think it has its merits, but I think we're still early. I don't think the grid can handle electric vehicles. I don't know about what you guys think, but I think it's way too early. Any of you guys own an electric vehicle? The Ford Maverick is actually a hybrid, and so it gets like 42 miles per gallon in the city for a truck. I mean, now when I say truck, I mean I say it within the respects of this is a little truck, but the Ford Maverick gets 42 miles per gallon as a hybrid. That's pretty dang good for city driving, and they actually said that real world test, it was like closer to 50 miles per gallon. So that's awesome. But anyway, I'm just chatting with you guys and just seeing what's up. Let's see, anything else? Hybrid kayak outfitters though, I definitely want to stay in touch with you, especially if you're local, because I think that's cool. And Cyber Yacker, I'll be talking with you later. Levi, I'm sure I'll talk with you. Blake, sometime we need to hang out again or something. I don't know. Anyway, the weather's getting kind of cruddy. I got to pay attention to the road. We'll see you later. Signing out.